episode 16 of Ancara. So today I decided I want to do this in English as well because I know everybody always asks me about my nails. This is one of my favorite things to do. I do them myself and I want to share with you all the steps and all the utensils and brands that I use for these specifically. So enjoy! This is the little bag I have with everything for my nails. So I have my file, I have a little brush, I have this that is to take them off, acetone, this special acetone because I use permanent gel nail polish. I have the Cuticle Remover. I have all my stones and things that I love to put on my nails because I love to have them a little bit different. And I had to do this video in English because so many people ask me about my nails. So I'm gonna share with you everything I use and everything I do. So the first step, because I already have some nail polish on, I have to take it off. So I use this foil, I don't know if you can see, foil, and they have like a little cotton in here. And I recognize them, like the bottom has like a thinner, no, I'm actually not thinner, like a thicker line beneath, there you go. Here, it's a thicker line, so I know that's the bottom. I just use, oops, be careful because this might stain your table, that's why I use a towel. So I put a little bit of the product, I get my finger, I roll it one way, all the way around, and then just fold it half. What I do is that I do the foil first, and then I put the little plastics on top when I'm done, because most of the time I do this by myself or I have Francisco helping me. So if you don't have anybody to help you, my recommendation is to go first over the foil and then put the things. Then you have 20 minutes for yourself. I don't leave it more than that because this is a very strong product. So I try not to leave it more than that, and then my fingers start feeling funny. So I watch a little bit of TV, but it's hilarious because I'm like, like I cannot even use my fingers. It's hilarious. So now I am Edward Scissorhands because I am unable to do or touch anything. I have to leave this on for 20 minutes and then I'll show you my whole routine.
20 minutos después.
20 minutes went by. I'm ready to take this off. What I normally do is that I take this like plastics first and then I start taking the foils while I'm taking off the nail polish. This is one I use to take off the nail polish. It's probably the most convenient one. So what I do after I take the foil, you can see how the nail polish, it's all like almost taken off. And it's like just scratching the nail polish out of your nail. And because it gets like really weak, the nail polish, it's way easier to take off. See? It is. You just have to have a little bit of patience. So guys, I told you I was gonna do this all the way as my spa, so I have a little mask I want to use and I'm gonna put it on my face while I'm doing my nails because I want to have like all the glowing I can. So I would like to apply my mask with a brush. I feel first is like way more comfortable and easier than using your own hands. Look at this color, it's like a blue, light blue, so pretty. And I'm gonna use all this product. First thing I use, this is the CND Cuticle Oil. It is a professional cuticle remover. So I use 1 drop in each finger. I put it all around my cuticle, and then I just put it on the water. And this is like warm water, it's not like super hot or anything crazy. So I only leave my hands there for like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna use the same utensil that I use for removing the nail polish, just to like push back my cuticle, and then just cut it with any of this. So now I'm done taking out all the cuticle. I'm just gonna like get a little bit of water and get them like real clean. Your nails have to be really, really dry. Now it's time to shape them. Okay, now it's time to shape our nails. We're just gonna file them with any shape you like. My favorite shape is actually like almond shape. I think they look very nice. Well, my personal favorite is actually stiletto, but they break so easily when I have them like stiletto. And my nails are not that long. Now that I'm done shaping my nails, it's time for using this. It's like a little sponge, I don't know. It's like a filer, but it's smoother than this one. And what I do is I go over my nails because I need to have my nail as smooth as possible. If it's not smooth, the product is not gonna stay as longer. So we need to give it like as much, take out like anything that's in there. So it has to be perfectly smooth. Now, when we're done filing, we already have the shape we want, we have the length we want, and we also have our nail as smooth as possible because we're done doing this. It's time for us to get ready for the painting, for the nail polish. I'll show you all the steps. There's several steps before we even use the color. So while I'm figuring out what color I want, I'll show you every single step. Okay, I'm already set up. I already have my lamp out. This is the one I use, is the Sun 54 watts or something like that. I'll put all the details below. And we are ready for our first step. So here's the first step, the IBD. This is a primer. This is gonna set up your nail for the polish and for everything we're gonna do today. My recommendation, well, it's not my recommendation. You have to use it and let it dry just by air. You don't have to use the machine or anything. You'll just have to let it dry, like for 30 seconds. So this is the first step. I just put like 1 layer on my nails. It's not very thick. It smells very strong, I have to let you know, like don't complain later. I mean, we're doing chemical things here. So it's gonna have strong smells. And you just let it dry by air, and this is gonna prime us for the base. So this is the first step. This is gonna be the base. This is what's gonna help our nail before we put all the nail polish. I am very happy with this brand because my nails are very strong. So I'm gonna use the base. I use 2 layers of base, and I put my nails in the machine for 2 minutes for every layer. So my first recommendation is to make the layers as thin as you can, because I like to use 2 layers of each product. And I mean, you could imagine having those thick nail polish. They're gonna be like, your nails are gonna look fake, and that's not what we're looking for. We're looking, first of all, for a very light and gentle whatever we're doing to our nails, and second of all, we don't want to have like that thicker presentation of our nails so they look fake. So I just put my hand in. This is the first layer. I'm going to use 2 minutes per layer So I mean, it takes a little bit longer because I have to do my own nails, so I have to do like one hand first and then I go for the other hand. And then, I mean, for me it takes me like an hour, but again, this is like my peaceful time. This is where I get my things done. It's a little bit of a spa day for me. I mean, I deserve it, right? Now we're going for the hardest part, picking the colors. So I'm debating today between like this one that is like a brownish color and the other one that is like a red, dark red. Because I mean the fall started and, well, the fall started now. We are in fall. So I need to get into the colors. Last color I had was very summery. I had like that turquoise. That was really nice, but I need to figure it out. This is the hardest part. Remember, when you're using your colors, try to do the layer as thin as possible. We don't want to have like that thicker layer that's gonna like chip right away. Also, we share a lot with the people I work with and with the girls I know. I know one that she rather do the dipping. I've done it before. I had a bad experience, but it's probably because where I was doing it was not the best place. Also, I had another girl who didn't like this nail polish very much because it was very thick. This one is Russian. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites that I've tried so far. Bit of short, of course it is a little bit thicker, but this was one recommendation of Oksana, if you remember her. And it's been great. They last more than 3 weeks. The ones I just took out, I had them for like 3 weeks and a half, maybe more. I mean, my nails look so long. Whenever I'm done, I always try to clean any excess I have on my nails, because this is not like regular nail polish that it will just like fade off as you like wash your hands and stuff. Like, this is permanent, so anything you don't clean, it's gonna stay. Two more minutes. Okay, now that we're done with our nails, look how pretty they are. It's time for the fun. So the fun part, I have all this like shiny things and things that I can add. I love tacky nails. That's one of my weaknesses. And my little secret is that I use a little bit of the gloss of the last layer to use it as like a glue, and then I just put it in the machine for like 1 minute or only 30 seconds, and then I do the layer of the gloss twice again, and they never fall. Like, I've never had like any of my things falling down. Getting these shiny. When I'm done with all my decorations, I just put it inside for only 1 minute. I love this lamp because it tells me like the time. It's pretty neat. So after I took off my mask with cold water, of course, I finished my other hand because I was doing all the video just for one hand. Now I'm done. This is the result. I had like one little thing on every nail. I have this one is a shiny one. It's really fun. I love doing this, and I know this is gonna last like 3 weeks, so that's why I always take my time. It's like a little bit off of everything. I have to go back to school stuff and all that. And my last recommendation is this is CND oil. I'm not really sure what type of oil it is, but it's really good to use after you're done with your nails, especially because we just expose our cuticles and our fingers and our skin to UV light. So what I do is that I put this cuticle oil around all my nails, around it, like on all the cuticles, and I let it like be, and I leave it on my nails until it just like fold off for washing or whatever. It's really good. It smells delicious, and I'll see you all next weekend. Bye bye.